Your AI is about to start calling you, and will.i.am thinks that that's where the future is heading. Yes, that will.i.am, the Grammy Award winning, tech founding, now ASU professor. As AI starts producing music, there is no way to differentiate between real music and AI. The ideas that will.i.am has for fixing this problem are amazing. Check this out.
Share it with your neighbors. You wouldn't buy a house that didn't have its own restroom. So why are you sharing your AI with everybody else?
But you have one of those platforms yourself, right?
.ai, and your data is yours.
Okay, so the protection of data is important to
Yeah,
you.
we can't go into your account. You'd be like, hey, can you go into get? We can't do that. Your data is your data. Your agent is your agent. And we believe that's like, I have my immune system. I got my digestive system. These are things that are ours. Shouldn't your AI system be just as much yours as your other systems are?
But then what about AI and music? Because you're an investor in AI companies, including even one of the ones that's been in its own like legal battles with some of the record labels. And so I wonder where you draw the line in that. Like, do you worry about the volume of music nowadays, which is totally AI generated?
Yeah, not everything. I come from hip hop. And if you heard a song like Pump It, I sampled that from Dick Dale, Misery Lou. And then I wrote my song on top of that. I reinforced the drums. So for me to have like a hyper criticism on AI that samples everything, when I sampled a lot of things to make my songs, that would be hypocritical. AI is just like the world's biggest sampler. It sampled everything, whether it's books, language. I think it's not the technology that you should be like, hey, what's going on there? It's a business model.
So when people, including like colleagues of yours in the industry, other high profile figures say AI is an assault on human creativity, you don't agree?
No, not at all. Because you're boxing creativity to how an industry told you should create. Before the record industry, what was a song? What was everybody singing in 1226, 1326? What was the village freaking melody?
There would have been something.
No, but what was it?
I have
You
no
don't know.
idea.
Okay, in 1526, after the printing press, the first industry, which is publishing, 1449 came the printing press. And from there, we got our heroes like Bach and Beethoven. They were the superstars of that industry. And from 1526, 1626, 1726, 400 freaking years of the printing press. No record industry. And the way that music was spread out was printing music so that conductors could conduct, and violins are sold, violas were sold, basilicas were built. No amplifiers, just amphitheaters. And then the record industry came. You know what people said about the record industry? What do you mean? You're going to bring the song into the house, no orchestra? We've been here before. But what came because of the record player? The record industry. And you're assuming that AI is supposed to mimic the recording. No, it's not. It's supposed to create a new industry. New types of experiences are supposed to come, not just recordings. Recordings are for the record industry. You're supposed to use AI to dream up the new experience. It's just right now, what the first thing they can think of? Well, let's do recordings. This is where creators are supposed to be like, oh, this is the new playing field?
Do you mean like it's almost like a call to action for better creativity or...
Okay, I don't give a how awesome AI is. It cannot outpace my creativity. It's not imagining. It's a regurgitation of imagination. So people are afraid like, oh my gosh, it's gonna what? It's gonna mimic, it's gonna reproduce what's already been produced. I believe that critical thinking and like rinsing out your imagination and being purposeful are AI-proof, pathways to be of service. Music will always be. And even in AI, with this onslaught of like, how much songs do AI produce every single year? Every single week, every single month, every single quarter, every single year, there's more AI music than human-made music. There's more AI on the internet. The internet, the way it used to be, is not the way it is now. There's just as many, if not more, bots online than there are people. So this means live events, Broadway theater, real performance. When I say real, I'm talking about human sweat, human rinse out, is going to be the most sought after, valuable form of entertainment. At least that's what I hope. Because damn, the machine is freaking amazing. But humans are even more amazing. It's no longer going to be about good. It's going to be about values. It's going to be like, what's precious? AI is great. It's fast. What human like sweat, we got to value that just as much.
You don't ever worry about like the amount of material being scraped, or your voice or your likeness,
No,
there being AI generated versions of yours. You can accept that?
No. You're asking the wrong question. The question you should ask, are you worried that you don't own your voice? Do you worry that there's no likeness and essence industry? You know, I have a credit card. 100 years ago, this didn't exist. 50 years ago, American Express didn't exist the way it exists right now. There wasn't digits and this freaking little chip. That didn't exist. So what is the equivalent of that for my essence and likeness? So everybody, not just musicians, every single person needs to own their data, their essence, their likeness. There needs to be industries. You got to use your imagination and push to have industries to protect people in this new realm that we're in.